Okay. For the 10th goddamn time. Maybe.
Yo, we are trying. Right, babe? We trying.
Well, this shit making us come off like senior citizens.
Babe, you left me like 2 pieces of cream cheese. Why didn't you buy more?
Because I thought we had some in the refrigerator. Yeah. Yay. We got it figured out.
I know, but now we got to go erase all of those live that starting stuff.
Hey, Renee Roseboro.
That's hard.
Tijana, you're back. Thank you.
Hey. Ain't got no coffee.
Jasmine, the coffee's right here.
Where? Oh, is this tuna?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Nigga, you ain't told me we had tuna.
You have tuna. Tuna gonna make you dance?
I love tuna. I wanted some the other night. You ever get home from work and want tuna so bad? Look at all the cans.
Jasmine,
like,
you're welcome for the shirt.
I can't do it.
Jasmine, how that shirt feel?
I knew if I just waited another day or so, this Negro loved tuna.
I do love tuna.
Bam.
Fish. And look at God.
Whole thing of tuna. Yes.
I made it
fresh
last night.
bagel. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's all nice and moist. Oh,
That tuna got to be wet.
I love tuna. And you put eggs.
And I
me
put
a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Okay.
Give me a kiss.
Okay. Right. Just save that for later.
I love when he put eggs. He don't put eggs all the time.
All right. What's happening? Tosha Marie, welcome to the conversation. Let's get it popping. It's Saturday. I miss y'all. April been at work, so I haven't been able to get her ass on the live feed. But now we're here today. Hit the share button. Hit the share button. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your uncles, your cousins, and your friends. April and Royale are live. We live, baby.
I got my coffee.
Got my Ask Dr. Renee mug today. Oh, Serena, good evening from London.
Hi, I want to come to London, Serena. Can I come visit?
Can I come visit?
I will be there. Trust me.
What's up, Carla?
I have never been to Europe. I don't even know what that's about. I've never been.
Yes, Val, finally. We was having a senior moment around this.
Struggling.
It's like, what is going on? Because April got a new phone, so her phone was acting weird. Shanika, what's happening? And then, I don't know, my phone, she switched me over to Verizon, so now I'm on Verizon, and the service was like, wait a minute now.
No, the house is like, okay, wait.
Van, you know what it is, bro.
I gotta heat my coffee.
Like the tuna wet, like the jumper wet, like them ladies wet. I'm sorry, not the ladies.
Nasty.
April. Let me get that right. Get in
They
trouble.
don't get hurt.
No, because they be picking stuff apart. Boy, yeah, you like the ladies. What you that boy,
That's
they love
right.
the boy in
Tell
a
'em.
second.
Tell them.
Why don't you just take the rest of the coffee and heat it up, not just
Negro, give me a chance.
okay. Yeah, don't heat up that little bit in your cup.
Well, first of all, how come you didn't heat it up? Don't you hate people? You
Tone
start
Moore
something
was
and
good.
they got all the answers
Tiffany.
to what you're doing, but they not doing it.
Well, I got the answer
If
to
you
everything
wanted
if you
the
just
coffee
listen.
hot, you should have heated it up.
Listen, I got my coffee hot.
I swear, this is he
It's
missed
the
me
struggle.
all week. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
I do
struggle.
miss you. Good
I
Lord, that
know.
little butt. That little butt.
tight.
You gotta tighten it all the way up. It's a
tight.
little tight. It's all right.
What you talking about? Do
all
it
right.
again.
Let's see. You squeezing it though. And it's dropping too. It used to be up here.
Babe, I am no
That
longer
thing dropping.
20.
Okay.
I can tell some things dropping on you too, boo.
Like my balls.
Your balls.
Yep.
They was up.
And now
Now
they
they
down. They hang low.
No, but I still like them. I'm not going to talk about it.
Like my balls?
No. When
Uh-oh.
you see things
Like
happening,
what?
here's the thing that people really need to talk about. You start dating in your 20s, and seriously, as you get older, things start to happen. But I
What's up,
think
Darren?
it's already enough to be going through whatever is happening. But when your significant other points it out, it really hurts my feelings.
You be feeling some kind of way?
Yeah, like I'm older. You know,
Okay.
I'm growing older.
Listen, and you are
If my
aging
titties
well.
start sagging, my booty starts sagging.
Everything gonna drop.
I got grays down there.
Yes.
That's just life.
Yes,
We said
okay.
to death do us part. So there are things
Hey,
We are forever
To death do is part of the check come
changing. But I think it's really wrong.
Hey, Kimberly
you don't
Morris.
have to point out everything.
Okay.
Like, oh, you got gray
Go
hair.
get
Oh,
your
you
coffee.
need glasses. Oh, nigga, I'm not 20 no more.
Tamoria, what's good? Nah,
been
neither
together
one of us are
fucking-
20. I'm not 20 either.
Right, but don't be pointing out stuff. I think that's rude when men make women, and maybe women, it can
goes
go either
both
way.
ways.
Correct.
Exactly.
That's life. If you weren't here, you'd be dead. So be happy to be alive.
No, if I wasn't here, I'd be somewhere
happy
else.
to be
Not
whatever
necessarily
age
dead.
you are, because
Yes.
guess what? There's millions that aren't your age because they have passed away. So embrace the gray, embrace my booty shagging.
No, but you
the
can tighten that
titties.
up. You can tighten that up.
Yeah, I could do. I'm doing my
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. You can tighten that
they
up, but
was
it ain't
here
gotta.
when we met. Now they just a little down. They here. You still like them, and I don't want to get a breast implant or whatever. No, that's not true.
Augmentation. You
That's
can.
not true. I do want them smaller because for me, I feel my cup is too big. Like I want to go braless. I'm in California. It is hot. I want to wear tank top
Jasmine Bean.
with a little cute bra. I can't do that with these jugs. I can't. So
What's up, Lisa
I'm
Campbell?
going to get a reduction. I think in the next year or so.
And who's gonna pay for that?
You.
About to get you a boyfriend.
So I'm going through. I have had one consultation. I'm gonna do like 2 more. Make sure I find the right person. And I'm going small, baby. And April not gonna have on no bra.
Okay.
So get ready. Hopefully the light bulbs. I wear them little things, whatever. But I don't want no bra. All of it sagging. I don't see why people want all of that. No, thank you.
Okay, you finished?
I'm finished.
You
I
got
just
that
had
out
to
your
say that
system?
because you was
Okay.
talking about my
Bum,
booty.
bum, bum,
My
bum,
booty. My booty.
Mm.
I'm talking about
It's
my
all
booty.
right. It's all good. I did think you was gonna give me something last night, but it's all good. I'm just saying, it's all good. Go ahead. What you got to say?
Oh, what I got to say is when you want some, you need to do what you need to do.
Nah, I mean,
No. The foreplay, nigga.
Ronzel.
Don't
Whoa,
be
you can't be dropping the N-bomb on here.
Negro.
Yeah, you can't be dropping. This is a family-friendly show.
He wants me to come
I'm just
home
saying.
from-
I'm just saying
Shut
that.
up.
I wasn't.
from a 14-hour day.
Shut up. It's not
12
nice.
night. Okay, be quiet. Can I
Okay.
talk? Let me talk. No, be quiet. I mean, no, shut up. Be quiet. Thank you. I'm sorry. So, and like who's coming home stripping and
I didn't want that version though.
Well, you didn't do nothing. When I lay down, you got to start.
I just wanted to see what you're gonna do.
Nothing. Why
Okay.
I gotta start it?
You
just
don't
came
have
up
to
from
start
work.
it. You don't have to. I just wanted to see what you was gonna do.
Well, first of all, you fell asleep.
Yeah, that's true. I was sleepy.
Oh my God.
I worked hard all day. I don't know what you do. I work hard.
I mean,
Yo,
bro,
come on, for real. Knock it off, seriously.
baby, shut the hell up.
See? All right, we're gonna have to come back. We'll catch y'all when she can get her energy together. We'll catch y'all later. All right, we'll catch y'all. Let me stop.
Babe, stop it.
Made you some tuna. Made
No,
you
you
food the
made-
other day.
you
No,
made-
hold on. I made you meatloaf. You
That was-
complained that it was dry.
It was horrible.
No, it wasn't horrible.
Who ate it?
It's in the back. Y'all gonna eat it.
Nobody ate. I came home. It was this brick. I promise you, a big ass brick.
You are a complainer.
No, I'm not. I didn't complain.
Okay, what about the
I
turkey
put it
burger?
away. I didn't
What about
say
the turkey
anything.
burger?
They were horrible.
The turkey burger was horrible.
You so dry. Like, why are you drying them out? Ross and I do it on the
You
grill
got
here.
to eat it when it comes off the
Okay,
grill.
then don't just say, hey, baby, I made you a patty.
Okay, I'm
throw it
done
on the
cooking for
grill.
you. I'm done cooking
I
for
came
you.
home, first of all, last week, or early this week, Monday.
What up, Rozelle?
The meatloaf looked like a damn brick. Ross was like, I don't know what it is. I said, me either. We wrapped
You
it
know
up,
what?
put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Then he tried again. 2 days later, he made first of all, I don't like asparagus like that. I like maybe 4 or 5 pieces of asparagus because it make your piece stink. I don't like that. He made like a plethora.
I made enough for a picnic.
I was like, who gonna eat all this asparagus?
I made enough asparagus for a white
No,
picnic.
seriously, it was so
Have a
much
seat. Make
asparagus.
yourself where you going.
I'm
Sit
trying
down.
to get a spoon.
Okay. Here's
And
a spoon. Jesus.
I was like, who is eating all that asparagus? Are we having company that I am not aware of? I didn't eat none of it. So last week was a fail for you on cooking.
It was a fail. I got a 0.
You got a 0. You never have gotten a 0. I
Wow.
don't know.
Hold on.
Seriously, I think you was rushing.
Wow.
I think you were rushing. Your heart was in a good place. Ross and I looked at that stuff like, no, we make our burgers inside right now on the grill, nice and juicy. Put the cheese on it.
Hold on, Son Sirius said April go ahead and ride that man. He trying, okay?
You know what?
Oh, trust me, she going.
I'm gonna ride him, but you know what? Everything right now is about timing, and this is another thing I could see how relationships
and another thing
really get on the rocks because it's not that you.
We on the rocks?
No.
Oh,
You understand that I'm at work for 15 hours a day, and I come home. I don't want to ride you, but I love you, and my brain I want to. Okay, but physically. I don't have it.
You don't have the energy.
No.
Okay.
Now, if he were a quickie man, he could get, if he say, babe, can I have a quickie? All day, every. See, this is what I'm saying. Then you are choosing not to have no people.
No, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm at the age now where like.
For 5 good minutes.
Listen,
like,
I can take it or leave it.
Woo! And let's be done. Because we still got the weekend, like our weekend, you got it tonight. You got it all. But
I might be working tonight.
You're not gonna be working tonight.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna make sure of that. But what I'm saying is, if you want it during the week, which some of my days aren't always long, I could give you a little something.
Hold on, everybody. Felicia Moten showed up. Hey, Felicia.
So I think he's choosing because we could do quickies 5 days a week if he wanted to, and then on the weekend. Take me away or whatever. I'm just saying I don't have an hour. My call time is 4 or 5 a.m.
Danielle said quickies are fire though.
Yeah, they right, girl. In the clock, wherever, just like.
Oh God, you hear all that stress in my neck?
Me. He never does them, and I'm like, I kind of want them. He said they're corny. Yeah, so we not on the beach of Tahiti. We don't have 45 to an hour.
50 minutes.
No.
I'm trying to put my back in like.
That's just selfish. I keep saying it's selfish. Because
that right there?
I got to go to sleep.
That? I still got that right there.
You are stupid. Stop.
Get on a minute.
Stop. Babe, stop.
Hold my leg.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's all sweat. By the time I'm done, I'm like,
this be me right here.
Vacation. Babe, stop.
52 minutes strong. Goddamn. Come on now. All right. Sorry about that.
You get carried away.
What?
When I say stop, I mean stop.
Okay, I'm stopping.
Oh my God. See, you don't know how to act. That's just why. You don't know how to act.
I do know how to act.
No, you don't.
I've been in movies and on TV.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean act right. How that tune?
Oh my God.
How that tune?
You get on my nerves sometimes.
Sometimes.
So, nobody got time like that. He got time like that because he don't go to 9 to 5. Ain't nobody watching over him. He not on set. He ain't doing shit but be sitting in his office. So if we don't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning and I got to be up at 4 to go to work by 5 a.m., he's like, have a great day, laying in the bed.
That's not true. I had to get up to take Ross to school.
He has done that to me enough where I'm like, I'm good. We're not doing that this week. I will see you on the weekend, and I will give you a quickie or two during the week. All that.
Hold on. Look who showed up. No. Got that going.
We're coming over tonight, Francis.
Got that going. Hall monitor showed up. What's up, Francis?
I like white wine. Ross done gave us the download, Francis. I didn't know I was dropping them off. So we will be over tonight. Right, babe? You coming with me?
I might be. Told you I have to go work tonight.
What time?
What part didn't you not understand?
You
First show 7 o'clock. Next show 9:30.
I'll be by myself.
But I took your boyfriend.
So where are you going?
I can't discuss all of that on the thing.
I might want to go with you.
You might want to come. You might want to come with me tonight.
Well, I'm gonna come with you tonight, but
you gonna go? Yeah.
I got
you might want to come and go with me.
Oh my God! Oh my! Hey, Robin. That's Robin. We had breakfast with her and her husband.
Oh, did we? Oh, what's happening, Robin? Tell Tony call me. I need to talk to him. I'm glad you showed up. Tell him I need to talk to. I'm gonna call him today. I'm gonna call him today. I need that.
Hi, Robin.
All right. So what's happening? What we talking about today? Hold on. Y'all sit still right quick. I gotta tell Marika, we are not nasty with no T. She put nasty with no T.
I loved it. Yes,
yeah, I am too, God. I was about to take a commercial break, but now she said that. Let me tell y'all something.
Let
me tell y'all a story. Hold on. When we come back.
Nasty. You nasty.
Janelle said, I play dead when my husband says he wants a quickie.
You?
Okay, they back. They back.
We be having deep conversations for those
okay.
15
Everybody hit
seconds.
the share button. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. People's like, yo, you never told us a story
About what? That
about
damn
the
fucking
side of the
toothbrush?
road. No, not the toothbrush. That's
Or what?
the side of the road.
What happened on the side road?
Oh God.
What I do it?
No.
Oh.
That's a disgusting story, not a nasty story.
I was drunk.
You were towed down.
We was in
Well,
Manhattan.
that used to be so annoying.
I know. When I worked in New York as a modeling agent, I tell you, the best time of my life. I was paid to go to parties. So, meaning, you know, our boss would be like, here's a list of parties. I think I've already told the story. So after we would work our 9 to 5 at the agency with all the models, we had to then go out and party with them. That was our job. I have never had so much fun. That's when I started smoking cigars. I mean, fun beyond belief. Imagine showing up to whatever was hot in the 90s in New York City with all these beauties behind me, no ticket, no VI, you know, not on the list. Walking up, giving my card, and seeing these beauties, no questions asked. I remember going to, what was it? Planet Hollywood, something that Naomi Campbell opened. What was
Planet
it?
Hollywood.
And Prince was there. Let me tell you something. We walked right on in. I got stories for days. It was amazing. So I say that to say Royale came home one weekend when I was doing that. Of course, free liquor. And once I saw did you meet me at the party?
I think I met you at the party.
He met me at the party. So then it was balls to the wall. I knew I had a designated driver. I got so lit. And it wasn't, the rest is history. It was horrible.
Yeah.
I barely made it through the tunnel. I was like, you're going to need to pull over.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than thinking you're going to have sex at night and your girlfriend is now so drunk that you're
pulling over, helping me.
Yeah.
I don't know what my hair was doing that. I was like, oh my God. But he took care of me.
Always did.
Okay, so
still
go back
do.
to the side
Still
of the road.
do to this day.
I don't get drunk like that no more.
No, you don't, but still taking care of you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, Latasha Eve, we love you back.
Talk about the side road.
Oh, the side of the road? You want me to tell that story? You sure? Can I tell it?
Mm-hmm. I don't even remember.
You were working for Wilhelmina Models, yes. So we were out. Stop me if I get going. And you and a friend, we was all out. I think it was in the evening. We was in the city. Jesus. And you all decided that you were going to give me some head.
I don't even remember that.
You don't?
You could go ahead.
I do. Pulled over on the side of the road. Got out the car. Came around your friend's side of the car. Friend gave me some head. So it was a pretty special day. I remember it was about 78 degrees. It was an easterly wind.
I don't even remember. How about that?
And yep, pulled my penis out.
Okay, did you have to be so graphic?
That ain't even graphic. I ain't even got to the graphic part.
That's enough. That's all you're going to talk about right there, bro.
Woo! Yup.
I beg you.
Yup. It sure was.
I
was wilding, boy.
That's what. Let me tell you something. Your 20s.
Yeah.
My 20s. I don't know. About
I was
your
like,
20s.
Listen.
My 20s were amazing.
It was at that moment that I said, she's gonna be my wife. I'm gonna marry her. I made the decision right then and there. Woo!
I wish you would have told me.
No,
I
had to let you work. Please.
Yeah, I was working for this man.
Yeah, you sure was.
Like,
You put the work in. That's what they don't realize.
So you knew.
In my mind, I was like, I got to make a decision. They got it made it already.
Babe, you know what? You've been really spoiled.
You know what they say? They say God is good.
I'm well.
And right behind that, I say head is good. Because it is. It's amazing. If you're having a bad day, just a little bit of head. It don't take much. Quarter pound, half pound. They wear it like cheese and ham. You go to the right place.
This man is very spoiled.
You're spoiled too, though. We're both spoiled.
We had a good time. I could say one thing. We did have a good time before we had all these goddamn kids.
Mm-hmm.
We partied. We fought. We had great sex. Oh, the sex.
Woo! Hold on. We got time. I got another story. Hold on. Gotta take this break real quick.
I missed that.
I know, right?
Yo, don't remember.
Trust
It
me.
was great. What?
It was great.
I raised my soul. What? Nigga, I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
For real, for real.
Dude, I don't
You
remember.
gotta pay. No. You have to cough up every interview. The N-word is gonna get us shut down, baby. So please don't do that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right, so we're back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Look who just showed up. Got daggone another hall monitor. Stacey Howard Franklin.
I thought she was at work.
She might be at work.
She gonna text me. I'm gonna be at work all day meeting.
Stacey, I'm telling these people about your nasty ass sister. Now, don't say all husbands are spoiled. That's not true, because I hear a lot of cats complaining.
My sister's just as fresh.
Them Howard girls. Them Howard girls.
Stacey. She said, I am. See? She's admitting it.
Poor Corey.
Okay, so babe.
What up?
I don't remember, but good for you.
Stacey, I was telling them your sister that one of her friends gave me some head on the side of the road when we was dating. So.
Do you have to tell my sister that?
She
Sorry,
already
Stay.
know. Yeah,
Stacey
know what it
told
is.
her. I don't know.
You might have told her.
Yeah, we had a good time dating. For sure.
All husbands should be spoiled, but they have to position themselves to be spoiled, and all wives should be spoiled as well.
I want more tuna. I'll take just a little bit. He gave me like a dime portion of cream
cheese, because there's some more cream cheese in there.
You didn't tell me that. You said there weren't no more. So, yeah, we had a ball. That's all I can say. I hope y'all have fun.
And we're going to have some more fun. As soon as we get
they
Ross.
get out.
As soon as we get Ross the hell out of here. We got a year and a half before the last one graduate and get the goddamn hell out this house.
Even though I'm going to be crying.
Oh, you're going to cry
yo,
hard.
we about to ball
Yo,
out.
so let's talk about Royce for a second.
Oh, Jesus.
So Royce, for those that don't know, is at Howard University. It is their homecoming weekend. I was hoping to be there this weekend to hang out with Royce. So Royce is all talking about, oh, he don't have money to go to this party. He don't have money to go to that party. We go on this fool's Snapchat. First of all, the photo of him and his boys, they look like they run the campus.
Yo, it looks straight out of a GQ magazine.
Yo, they all G'd up. They freshmen.
Everybody
Louis bag this, Gucci that.
He got on his Y3 sneakers. I mean, they pulled out all the stops. I was like, okay, Royce, you're not bad.
It's homecoming.
You hanging in there. Yo, I was so proud because at least they was dressed up. They look.
Yo, they look like their swag is on 1,000.
Not that Timbs are bad. Yo, they look
like them dudes.
They doing it. I'm proud.
They look like them dudes.
He looked amazing. We talked to him this morning. He's like, yeah, homecoming. It's not all what it's cracked up to be. Go on his Snapchat. He like,
yeah, they up in these parties. They like, my swag. That's how the party looks. I was like, really?
We're glad somebody is having a great time. He is having a ball. And then we meet these families about maybe 4 to 5 years ago.
Like 4 years ago.
In the vineyard, whatever, Jack and Jill connection, whatever. They have taken over our child.
Yeah.
They
have adopted Royce.
Yeah. 2 of them don't have sons. They have taken Royce. Royce belongs to a multitude of people.
He has a village of people that looks after him.
He has a village for sure. The dad gonna send Royale a picture yesterday. Him and Royce. Cool. And Royale is like, I'm like, ooh, I don't know how you gonna take that.
Uncle. No, I'm good with it. Those are his uncles. They look out. You know what I mean?
This man,
and that's what you need.
I swear, he is so proud of Royce.
They love Royce. They all love Royce.
Then the mother texted me this morning and said he taking care of my baby girl. She's amazing. She's a beautiful young lady, going on to do big things. But she's a senior, at this private school.
What up, Sheila?
And so they brought her down. Dropped her off to Royce. Royce taking her around. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And we're not there. It's amazing. And they sending us pictures of our son. I'm like, hey, Royce, don't forget us. We're your parents.
Your real parents.
The ones, that's why we're working. We can't come this weekend because we're at work. So you can do all of that.
I was supposed to be there though. I gotta get my flight benefits.
We gotta get our life right.
I need somebody to work for one of these airlines.
There's no reason I shouldn't be in Howard. They gave me the days off and everything, and then I said, first of all, I didn't plan fast enough. You know, I'm a planner. You got to get a hotel.
She sure
you
is
got to
a
get
planner.
a car. I was like, that's almost a $5,000 weekend that I don't have right now.
It don't have to be a $5,000 weekend.
It was surely going to be $2,000.
I would have did it on $1,700. I would have did the whole. If you were there, hold on, we'll be right back. All right, Christopher Wade, what up, though?
So,
Chris Wade, listen, we're not looking for a travel agent. I'm looking for one of these goddamn flight attendants or a pilot. I need somebody to link me and put me on that companion. I need to be a companion. That's the link right there.
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll find it. We'll figure it out. I got all kinds of, listen, here's the thing. I got all kind of plugs. I got a Marriott plug. I got a Hilton plug. So when it comes to staying somewhere, I'm good. Yeah, we good. I just got to get that flight situation straight. Mm-hmm. I call one of my exes.
You want to shut this down?
No, not at all. We're just having a good day. You're right. Let me stop. We're friends again.
Yeah, needless to say, he's having a great time.
If you're not friends, work on. Okay, we gotta get rid of this goddamn house phone.
I love my house phone.
It's starting to annoy me. It's making me feel old.
I love my house phone. Sorry.
Who's calling? Why? Why is somebody calling?
Hey,
April, what's that creamer? What's the creamer you're using?
You need your roof done? Hey, that's what they say when you pick up. Like, hey, where's such and such and such and such and yeah.
It is the creamer is Cold Stone Creamery, the International Delight. I don't know why we giving them a free plug, but
we always giving somebody a plug.
I don't know why. Hey, listen, so if you all are not right now, so I need you to do a couple of things real quick. We got 500 people on here. First and foremost, make sure you follow After I Do TV on Instagram. Make that jump real quick. This phone should start breakdancing any moment. Everybody on here, if you're on Instagram, please follow me and April. Our Instagram account for After I Do is After I Do TV. Look at Val. Come through, Val, every time. There's the link. There's the link right there.
Val. She is on it. I don't know how to do none of that, Val.
The Instagram link is right there. Matter of fact, let me pin that real quick. Thank you, Val. Love you, sis. And then also,
mine. I am wife.
No. Let's just focus on. Okay. Let me do this. All right. Also, if you have not already, make sure you go to afteridotv.com and sign up for the email blast. Ooh, I'm going to be in my office all day long today working on this email system so that when we go live, the folks on the email system, on the e-blast, will be the ones to get the notification because that's how I'm going to do it. Everything has to go through the e-blast. Oh, Shalise says she started following last night. That's what's up. Appreciate that, Shalise.
Thank you.
We appreciate it and we love you. Princess, is it Tanikin? I think it's Tanikin. I don't think it's Tanikin. I think it's Tanikin.
Oh, that's hot.
Edamo Better. If you don't have Instagram, don't worry about it. If you want to open an account, great, follow us. If not, don't sweat that. Oh, Sean Hawkins said April's going to get fat. Sean Hawkins, I have an update for you.
I am fat. Really?
No, you're just right, babe.
I am. I'm really good. I just want the tummy flat. I don't want to lose weight. I like my weight. So I just have to.
Tree said, what are you eating? She's having tuna on a plain bagel. I said a blame.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I'm done now.
Okay, sit your ass down and enjoy the conversation. What's on your mind?
Mine?
How are you? How was your week? I don't get to talk to you.
I don't want to complain. I'm working. God is good. My cast is very, very large, meaning number-wise. I'm on the show called Glow on Netflix, 80 wrestlers.
Thank you, Danetta.
It is I can tell you it's really funny. It's just imagine a group of lady wrestlers. I have 18 of them, plus whatever day players are playing.
Laney Lane.
At any given time, I have 25 principals. Is when you say a word, you become a principal and a day player, not the background. If you say, hey, I have to dress you, I have to do whatever, you need a certain costume from everyone else. Like the day players are the people in the stands or whatever. And that's 200 at a time. I don't mess with them.
Oh.
I'm with the principals. It's a lot of work. It's like a sorority. When they get together, okay, about to roll. It's like hoarding teenagers. But fun, oh my God. Super fun, just a lot of work. So my week was really good. Blessed. I have great people that refer me for jobs. I have not stopped working, knock on wood. I go from show to show to show. It's amazing. I love what I'm doing, and I can't wait to be able to spend some of this
Thank you,
money
Tanise.
on us.
Yeah.
Someday, instead of these kids.
All right, hold on. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, God. Come on. Come on. You're killing me.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
So
Tammy Hart was good. Good. I'm glad to
hear.
hear that you had a great week. I had a great week, too. Bangoza, thank you so much. I cannot pronounce your last name, but I appreciate it.
Nice.
Okay, so we can pin that. I'm gonna let these get. I look forward to growing a healthy relationship after I do it with my new husband. Well, congratulations, Zena.
Oh gosh! Yay.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Just remember to have fun.
Have fun.
Stay adventurous.
But you do have to stay. The stuff that needs to be done, you have to get it done. It's tough. Nobody wants to do that. Like, we need to get this internet fixed. And Royale's going to have to do some really...
Well, it's fine now, so don't speak on it.
I'm just saying, just take everything with a grain of salt, but get it done. If it's heavy, try and make it lighthearted. But just get it done, because if you sweep it under the rug, then all of a sudden
well,
you got
I always
a pile
say
of dirt
that if
and
you
it's
have...
rough.
Yeah. If you cannot sweep a pile of dirt under the rug and expect for it to dissipate or to go away.
It's not.
Yeah, it's always going to be there. So I always feel like when you're having a challenge in a relationship, you have to address it so you can get back to the normal flow of things and get back to happiness.
Hi, Jacqueline.
What I feel strongly about is that April and I have a great marriage. We don't have just a good marriage. We have an incredible marriage. It's even better when she give me that thing. But we have a great marriage, and you're going to have challenges. You're going to have things that come up that you have to be able to have a conversation about, and hopefully resolve it to the extent that both parties can live with it. Even if both parties aren't happy with it, at least resolve it to the extent that both parties can live with it, because it makes the most sense at the time for the relationship, for the marriage, and for moving the relationship forward. All right. So that's my 2 cents worth on that. And I think we do a pretty good job of that.
Yeah.
We don't tend to hang on to things. We tend to all right, let's talk
I
about
do
it.
get
Even
salty
if
every now and then.
you do get
but,
salty, but I get peppery. So that's how we balance that out. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing I find in relationships and marriages is the lack of the ability to use communication skills, good communication skills, to address the challenges that are holding them up. And the other thing is, I'm starting to get a little sick, but the other thing is people, I find, did y'all watch Gucci and Keisha wedding? No, I didn't watch that. April's busy
Hopefully,
with it.
yeah, I'm hoping to see it. Hopefully they will replay it, because I forgot to record it. I know
Stacey get her behind back to work.
Mwah. Bye, Stacey.
Bye, Stacey. It's just, listen, marriage by itself, right? Trying to build a healthy relationship is already challenging enough because there's so many different things out there in the universe that can get in the way. But there's also the ability to stay focused on your relationship or your marriage and the individual that you're in a relationship with, and to want the best for that person and your relationship. I find so many people in relationships that really, at the end of the day, don't really want the best Like when I wake up in the morning, this doesn't happen all the time, but it's starting to happen more now. It's like I ask myself, okay, how can I make April's day better? What can I do to make her day better? Just like last night, I was like, do you want anything? Because I was going to bring you, said you're working outside, you're cold. You want me to bring you a jacket? You want me to bring you something to drink, some soup, some hot chocolate, some coffee? It's like I have to be aware that this is not a singular journey. Like you get married, you're in a vehicle with another person trying to go to the same place. And so you have to be considerate of that person's feelings and their condition along the way. So, hey, do you want to listen to jazz music? What do you want to listen to? And do you want me to turn the heat up a little bit? So, again, you have to be aware of that and to be more considerate and to try to create the best experience for that person along the way, right? So, in a marriage, again, everything that I can do for April that I think will make her day better and will make her life better. And, you know, a lot of times people like lock those things as surprises. Oh, I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to do this. But the more we can like incorporate those things, what up, Lim?
Like the norm.
As the norm, right? That has to be the norm. When you wake up in the mornings, like with that beautiful daughter of his, you know, how can we just wake up and go just as a part of my regular routine and try to create the best for the person I'm married to or in a relationship with? Like, that's what makes things amazing. You wake up and that's what makes, I think, people happier to be in a relationship. And so then the kids start to see a happier human being. You have happier people walking around your house. Mm-hmm. Then that makes the kids go, wow, I'm in something. I can say this, our children, our 3 sons, I think are healthier young men because they are around to their parents.
Yeah, they watch us. They are
who genuinely are happy to be with each other.
I don't have daughters, but my sons are watching their dad.
What's up,
how
Carlisha?
He's treating me.
Sure.
And that's important, you know, so they'll know when they go out, oh, I remember that time. They may have had a disagreement, but I watched them solve it. Or I remember the great times
Nicole,
when
that's
they're
great
running
advice
around
from your
the
uncle.
house and chasing us, or dad is trying to get a kiss from mom. Like, we're crazy here. Royale was just running around this house chasing our grandson like they were at a park. And I mean, baby is running and screaming, but that's the norm, you know? So he sees his grandparents happy, you know what I mean? And you have to model what you would like to see from your children.
Yeah.
You know
so hold on, let me just answer this. So Antoine Stokes it's on. Is God a factor in the order of you guys' marriage, of your marriage? Is God a factor? God is a factor in our life, period. I think for us, I certainly recognize God in the universe. In our marriage, I don't know what that specifically means.
We're not
overly religious. We're not.
We know right from right, wrong from wrong. We believe in the higher being, and we live right.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
I know that at the end I'm going to be judged. I know I'm being judged as I'm fearful. Like, I understand what I'm doing. And
so to a certain extent, yes is the answer to that. Yes, we're not atheists. We do believe in God.
Right.
But you won't catch me up in church every Sunday. I'm not quoting the Bible. If you want to talk to, you won't live by Ephesians chapter. That's not.
Every now and then, you know, there's some scriptures that might be going in line to what I'm going through, or sometimes I may need a word, but I'm not a preachy person.
I can tell you this: you won't get a word from me. I won't give a word to you. I will bless you. I want the best for you.
Oh, yeah.
My life will be lived in order. I'm aware of what God's principles are for us all.
Right.
I was raised in the Catholic Church, went to church and was dragged to church. So I've had enough of that for me, but I don't knock it for you if that's your thing. But you know, if your desire is to have somebody that's church aligned and we did Bible, this and that, you're not going to get it from me. I'm just be very transparent with you in that regard. But bless you if that's the way you live your life.
What's going on at Howard?
Another page about your son when it was taking place at Howard U.
What does that mean?
What? Hello, nice seeing y'all. Text y'all. Oh, she checks us on the page when that. Thank you so much. Hold on. So I know that.
Thank you. When that.
Oh, Yvette Turner. Yes, that was a hoax, by the way.
It was a hoax.
That was a hoax, but I'm so appreciative. So there was a what do you call it? A random shooter hoax on Howard University's campus earlier in the week that sent us into a bit of a panic. But the thing that came out of it was the strength of this network and how quickly all of our family members was willing to reach out to us and shoot us messages and keep us up to speed. And even the folks that are in the city is like, yo, is Royce good? We'll go up there. We got him.
Uncle went on campus. It was crazy. Everybody was on it. Thank you.
Tay Smith, I do not know if I'm coming to Memphis next month. More than likely will, but not sure yet. So
back to marriage. I mean, every day is different. Every day is a new challenge or not a challenge. Like, there's some regular days, but it seems like every time something's going good, then you get, and if you're already stressed, this is the thing. People are working really long hours. Stress levels are high. You're looking forward to the weekend. You only have the weekend to grocery shop, do the laundry, clean the house, whatever. That's 2 days out of, 7. So tempers are high. You're stressed. You're struggling. You live in check to check. And all of those factors play in relationships and marriage. It makes people bitter. It makes people angry. And you don't want to talk, but you have to get through it. You have to understand that it's just for the moment. Like, things are going to work out. You never know if 2-3 years down the line. Yeah.
You say things are going to work out. I say, I'm just saying because this is how we share it though. Mm-hmm. Because I think that our experience has been us working things out.
Yeah, but we had to get there, babe. Like, when we were married early, we didn't know. Like, we're evolving.
Go with the cabinet. These people keep playing games with me. Okay, thank you.
First of all, we need new cabinets because they don't quite.
We need a new kitchen. We need a new house.
Yeah.
We need a lot of new things.
Yeah. But until then, we're going to make this one work.
No, this one is working. This is working.
So I say that to say a lot, we're fortunate where even though I work a lot of hours, he's at home. Or when I was raising the kids, I was at home. So our relationship was a little different. But I couldn't imagine being married to Royale back east where you have to get up 9 to 5. You got to get on mass transportation. You got to get home, 8, 9 o'clock at night, get the kids ready, clean up, start just for that vicious cycle every day. I'm just prayerful that we would have done it, but it would have been totally different. I don't even know how I give my heart out to you guys. You guys are troopers. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. That's a hard life. So I say, but it can be beautiful. You just have to understand that things are going to come up. You don't have a lot of time. That's why you have to get very creative. Like, once a month, do a staycation. Once a month, do something, because the rat race will kill you. And while it's killing you, it's also killing the relationship. Everybody's tired. Nobody wants to take out the garbage. It's like little things you're bickering about. I did this and you didn't do that. And I understand, but it's not really you. It's the pressure. It's the stress. So if you can realize that it will get better, the kids will get older. If you don't have kids, whatever the situation is, the kids is another layer. You got to take off of work. Who's going to take off? I took off last week. I don't have no more vacation days. I can't even imagine. I just say stay strong, talk a lot, look at each other, and realize they will be 18 before you know it. Royce is gone. I keep saying that. I just had him. So the light is at the end of the tunnel. If you get through it together with someone you love, your partner, at the end of, and I'm not saying the kids are going away forever, but you will get some time for yourself. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, figure out how to still date, how to incorporate the kids sometimes, and sometimes not, without the kids.
So wait, Jonathan is asking, are we self-employed? I am. Yeah, you are. You're
independent contractor, and so is he.
Yes.
So I work when I want to work.
So April does set costume for television and film. She dresses the actors you see on TV, and I don't even know what I do these days. I do a lot
of things.
I do a lot. So my primary business is stand-up comedy. That's how I got into this business. I also produce stand-up comedy specials. I also write for television and film and other comics. And what else do? I do something else. And I act occasionally.
Yeah.
Which I'm about to get back into. A lot of people ask me, how come I don't see you on TV no more? You don't want to act no more? I just got so busy, like, as the head of this household, managing everything. And sometimes if you're not busy in one side of this business, which the acting wasn't popping for me, then I had to go jump on and start producing comedy specials.
Okay, let me stop you there. That's one thing I will say about this man. He allowed me to stay home. Not allowed, you know what I mean? Never even came up when we started having kids who, like, you need to get a job. Not one time. Not one time. If, like he said, if he was acting, it was popping, great. When it wasn't, he found something else. If that wasn't, writing, then he did something else. Now he's producing. So here I have a man that can act. He's a comedian. He's a writer. He's a producer. So I feel that even though he wasn't able to do one thing for a long period of time, he was able to do them long enough to be good at each and every one of these things. So if anyone calls him, I can write, I can do this, where most people stay in one thing. And when that one thing doesn't work, that's it. So I appreciate that he was able to bob and weave, never sulking like, I'm just going to No, that's not working. I got these kids to feed. I got mortgage.
I'm seeing too many comedians get stuck.
This not working. I'm going to do that. And guess what? Now he's sought after. He's producing all these comedy shows. People know he is brilliant. He's a great writer. If you're a comedian, he can help you. You know what I mean? And it allowed me to grow as a mom. Like, I was able to be at all the PTA meetings and bake the cookies and be at the school and serve lunch and all those great things that for us worked. May not work for you. I loved being home with those kids. But then there was a certain point where I was like, I can't breathe. I've had enough of these kids. I have to go out. And there comes, I have a girlfriend that is a director. Hey, you want to work on my movie? You're going to have to start at the bottom. I don't care, because I don't care what age you are. You are never too old to learn and too prideful to do whatever. I became a PA in my 40s for my girlfriend on her movie, Secret Lives of Bees. No. Which one was it?
Was it Secret? No, it was the one before
Blackbird.
that. Yeah,
but
Blackbird.
She changed the name, Beyond the Lights. And so the rest is history. From there, I worked on independent films. I worked on stuff that wasn't union.
Hey, love more.
Paid my dues. People dogging you out, hours, no pay. Till I finally got one of our friends to say, hey, I will give you your 30 days and, help you get in the union. I'm in the union now. I work on all these great shows that I wouldn't have imagined 10 years ago. Like, out of my realm of thinking, like, how does it happen? By the grace of God. So, yes. That's how I became a set costumer. And that's how our life has played out. Me staying home, him working. And then when they're old enough, I don't need to be home every day. Doing what? No. I like working. I want money. I want to help him, when I can.
Well, we want to have money to invest in the rest of our future.
Right.
Like, we don't want to be tied to having to chase money to pay for their education, to chase money to pay for these things that we want. At a certain point, you got to be able to stop and enjoy the rest of the journey. And
right.
So there's a certain cost to that. And not that everything costs money, because you can go for a walk. That's free. But, some of these trips and some of the other things that we want to do require finance and like build out the rest of this platform. Like, we wholeheartedly believe in this After I Do platform. Even when there's only 300 and some people on the live feed, that does not stop us from going, what's next? What do we have to do? What's the other? I'm going to go to my office and do a YouTube tutorial, and somebody else sent me some links to something that I have to study so that I can continue to learn how to connect all of these pieces, because we're going to grow the platform so that it really becomes a thing. And we don't have to chase TV. We can get it done here. If television happens, great. But that's not what we have to chase anymore. What we have to chase is creating a real solid foundation of a platform that when you all come and experience, you know what you're getting, you get what you need to get out of it, and you feel good about like sharing it with your friends and say, yo, go follow April and Royale, because they're talking about some real shit.
Well, Tawana, I see that you have been feeling really down. Girl, don't feel down. Like, figure out what it is that you want to do and just do it. That's all I can say. Just do it. And it's that simple. I know it sounds, cliche. She don't understand that I got this and nobody watched the kids and I can't do that. You have to take baby steps. Figure it out, whatever it is. I never stop. That's why I got my little quote, my little semicolon, because my story, I'm a mother, I'm a lover, I'm a sister, I'm a set costumer, I'm a designer. I do whatever I want to do. You're never going to stop me. You're not going to stop me. And for the people, and you'd be surprised when you think you have friends, they will show you. They will show you who they are. Trust and believe.
The universe will put the right people in your life at the right time. And the ones that aren't in your life, the universe will reveal that to you. And that's all you need to know about that.
Right. And
but that's good. You just take it.
Royale and I always march by our own beat, meaning we're in Hollywood, but we're not Hollywood. And it's nothing to do about money. People act a different way. And I feel like I know we're grounded. The people that we associate, in our circle are grounded. And that's never going to change. And I think because we are grounded and we just understand a lot more than people, I don't know. People are drawn to us. We're not from California. We're dropped here because of opportunities or whatever. And we just have different sensibilities. Most of our friends that we are really close with aren't from here either. It's just the way we move. We understand. We have this connection. And we're just, I like to say we are good people. Like, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I help more people than they will ever help me. And that's fine because I'm not looking for you to help me. I'm a giver by nature. I give until I bleed. I don't know what that's about. It's from my grandfather. I just can't help myself. If you need something, I'm going to figure out how to help you.
Hey, Tyson, thanks for logging in.
I'm going to figure it out, and people say that, I can't believe you just did. Why not? Like, I love to give. You know what I mean? It makes me feel
Thanks for
good.
sharing, Yasmin.
So when people do for me, it's hard. But I do accept it. But when I see people that are malicious or whatever, it hurts, because there's enough for everybody.
There is enough for everybody. That's the problem.
Everybody.
That's
and what's
the problem.
mine is mine. You can't take it because he's already given it to me. So what's yours? I can't take it.
What's for you will only be for you. And you got to be willing to support others.
People I'm telling you, you just got to stay strong. You ever seen somebody, that kid, as Royale say, got all the candy or all whatever, and you got one piece and they looking at your one piece and want your piece too? They got 100 pieces of candy.
They'll drop everything in their arms trying to reach and get your one piece.
Your one piece.
Yep.
People, that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah,
so
but it doesn't have to be the nature
people.
of you. You don't have to.
Watch
it doesn't
out.
have to be the nature of you.
Looking at your candy, like you got. Concentrate on what you got. I got one little piece of candy, and it's because you happy with one piece.
Yeah,
they got all of this.
They're struggling with 10,000 pieces. They're miserable because they're struggling with 10,000.
10,000,
and you're happy as a bug in the rug because you know what? Listen, hold on. Let's say it for a minute. Because you know what having one piece forces you to be. It forces you to be in the moment with that one piece. If you got 10,000 pieces, then you're going to take 10,000 for granted because you're going to assume that you'll have for a duration. You're going to have for tomorrow. But if you have one piece, you can only have appreciation. Yes, you're going to have a certain amount of happiness and relish in that one piece.
10,000, you like
10,000, you'll struggle.
But they see how happy you are. They miserable with 10,000. You over there with one piece, like
but you have to recognize you have to recognize the value of what you have and where you are, because you absolutely cannot move forward without a very clear understanding about what you have and where you are. And if you're in a car going somewhere and you're trying to get somewhere and the GPS says this is how long it's going to take to get there, that's information. So all you need is more information. That's all. And so let me go back and speak to the fact that we have so many women out here, so many moms, right? So many females that are challenged with the struggle of trying to hold everything together, because most of you are the foundation of family. You put these children into the world. You're in these relationships and these marriages with men. Some of them are in healthy relationships. Some of you are not. Some of you are challenged with men that don't respect women. Some of you are in challenge being in relationship with men that don't respect themselves. We're struggling, right, to rebuild families in a manner where people value, right, each other, value family, value our children, and are aware that they need to protect themselves. Like, we have to protect ourselves from some of these evil forces in the universe, right? We have people preying on our kids. We have people preying on our homes. We have people preying on us. Mm-hmm. Praying mean preying, and not praying for us through the spiritual, in the spiritual sense.
Right.
So a lot falls on women. April complains about this all the time. Y'all expect me to do this. I got to do that. And I got to that. And it can fall on deaf ears. But even though I don't oftentimes seem like I'm listening, I'm always listening, because I do not want her to bear the burden of all the responsibility around here. Right? A lot of men have challenged with going out to try to kill something to bring home for the family to eat. Right? Like, men are warriors. We have to go off into the jungle and kill. Like, what you kill is what you eat. So we have to create a base of something business-wise that could bring in the resources, money or other resources, to make sure our families have a roof over their head, some food on the table, and hopefully enough resources left over that we can have some relief, be able to take a trip, be able to go and do something fun, because that's the balance of life. Those are the levels, right, that we want to aspire to or try to get to, so that we're not in the hamster circle just doing this all the time. No good. So to the person that's at Disneyland or Disney World right now, yes, she said, we have to take a trip. We can't just keep spinning like this. We can't keep doing this and expect not to spin out. So take a break. Stop for a second, right? If you have kids and you feel like you're pressured, you're overwhelmed, ask a sister, a friend, a mother, somebody, brother, somebody, a trusted person. It's like, I just need you to take them for 3 hours. Take them for 2 hours. And take the first 45 minutes and go for a walk. Take the next 45 minutes and go lay down, right? Lay down and just stop. A 20-minute nap can help you recenter yourself. So a 45-minute to an hour nap can really help you just get you. Sometimes we just need enough time to get our head together without a baby screaming, without kids running through the house, or ask somebody to come to the house and you go for a walk or a ride. Just step away from it. Right? You can't be in the machine 24 hours a day and expect it not to take a toll on you.
Yeah, it's going to break down at some point.
So, yeah, and then we have to, I say Queen April from time to time, but it's because I have to remind myself to treat her like a queen, right? Even when we're going through challenging times, that does not stop her from being the queen that she is, right? Because I want to aspire to be a king. I want to be something greater than myself. I always want to continue to grow and aspire and do great things. And I want her to reap the rewards of my hard work as well, and our children and our friends and the people we're connected to. So the circle continues to grow out. Even if we're just sharing information is through this connection, right? Hopefully the words will inspire you all to go back into your families, your house, and go, look, talk to your significant other, talk to your husband, talk to your boyfriend, talk to your girlfriend, your wife, whoever you're in a relationship with, and say, look, we need to have a plan for trying to grow this out into something that we both can excel at. Right? If there's a bill, there's a couple of bills, if you're financially challenged, ask yourself, what can we get rid of? Like, how can we downsize so that we're not fighting month to month to month, trying to pay for things that we don't need? So now we're stressing ourselves out, and that stress is taken away from being able to spend quality time so that we can rejuvenate ourselves to be able to come back happy and healthier. Nobody should have to work 24 hours a day to pay for things that you really don't need, because then it takes you away from the things that you really want to do. The other thing is, I always keep going back to this. What's your other hustle? What's your other hustle, right? Because you got to work to keep a roof over your head and food on the table, pay for the kids' clothes. But then what's the other thing that you're doing to help put you in a situation over a course of time so that you're not chasing any longer, so that you can eventually work for yourself? We all have some other talent. Can you make pies? You make dinners in the neighborhood? right? Who's the kids down in Compton that make the food, April, that
Oh,
you said we got to go
the
see?
Trap Kitchen, brothers.
The Trap Kitchen.
Woo!
It's a trap kitchen. Kids is in the trap. Y'all know what a trap is. That's, the definition of what is a dope house. But these guys flipped it and said, we're not cooking crack. We're cooking food. So now on social media,
and one was
they
the
are
blood,
the trap.
one was a crip. They came together. They realized, I don't know if they were incarcerated together or how they crossed paths, but realized they both like to cook. Young, handsome young men. They start the Trap
And now
Kitchen.
they have a business.
They on TV. They writing a book. They have dinners every other day that you can come pick up. And I just cannot get there, but they are.
We're going to get there.
We're going to get there. And when I say their dinners, they're not just average dinners. These brothers are carving out pineapples.
Yeah, they got lobster, pineapple, shrimp, this, rice dish, that. And it's like, just Google Trap Kitchen and you'll see what it is.
Follow them on Instagram too.
So...
amazing.
My point is,
everybody has another hustle.
You have to have. I don't care whether it's riding for Lyft or driving for Uber. Whether it's, I used to deliver papers when I was a kid, right? I see people walking through our neighborhoods, going through our trash cans, getting the recycles out, right? That's a real hustle. If it's 40, 50, 75, $100 a week, like that's money earned that you can put towards something that is reinvesting in you.
Let me say, stop.
Go ahead.
We're in California. God bless the Mexicans. They have no shame. The problem is we are shameful. Like, you don't want somebody to see you doing that. They don't give a damn. They are on every corner selling horchata, tamales. What's those little things? Churros. Do you understand that is tax-free money? They don't care. Every soccer game, football game up and down our park, they got coolers with ice and water. They get a 24-pack for $3. They selling a water for $1. They're making $24 off of a $4 profit.
Yep.
Hello?
$4
investment, excuse me. They pay for everything in cash. If you have some Mexican friends, they ain't got no credit cards. They pay for everything in cash. We're the only cash debt
challenge.
No, yeah, we use credit so much that we're always in debt. They're not in debt. They pay their rent. It's cash. I watch them operate, and it's beautiful because they don't care.
They hustle.
Any concert you come out of the forum, they got a cookie sheet making hot dogs and onions smell so good I want to smack somebody. And then I think about it, my head. First of all, I don't eat hot dogs. Where they get the water? How they get the pan? Where they wash the... Too much in my head.
Yeah. But they sell them.
They selling out.
They moving them.
They got a line of people that you would never think would buy that shit waiting for it. So I'm saying you have to have a hustle. You got to let go your guard or whatever. I'm embarrassed or whatever. I don't want nobody seeing me. You're not going to make it. Because just like he said, I get so tired of them in my garbage cans on Thursday getting my I want my recyclables. So I keep them on the side of my house. We make about $30 every 2 weeks off of our recyclables. And that's just water bottles, milk.
That's just stuff from our house.
Our house. Imagine going up and down each neighborhood. They are clearing about $200 to $300 every garbage day. Tax free. Nobody's asking them for
so
their
let's do
ID.
that in a month. That's 4 weekends four Thursdays out of the month. They clearing $200 to $300. So let's just call it 2. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $800 a month, tax free. They're clearing with no overhead. They're walking through here with a cart,
a stick, and some gloves,
and a little miner's light on their thing because they come through.
Oh,
they'll start at like 4, 5. They'll be out there at 3 a.m. the night before.
The smart ones start on Wednesday. They know that when we come
home
on Wednesday night, we throw it out there. That's the one chickie. She starts then. Whatever's not, somebody else comes on Thursday and cleans up the rest. They are making, you laugh if you want. They in an old car, 10 of them in a apartment. You know what they saving their money? To go open up another restaurant somewhere, and we'll be the first one in line. They are clearing a lot of money, and that's why I don't throw away no plastic bottles. I want my own money. And I had Royce and Ross doing that for a long time. You want extra money for your t-shirts? We were up and down our own neighborhood. We passed out flyers, and we gave half to a charity, and they were able to keep some money to themselves. They made a lot of money.
Let me tell you something. If you think about it, at one point when stuff was slow for us, April and I are having a conversation about how can we expand this recycle thing, because I have one friend that owns a restaurant and know somebody else that owns a restaurant. So you figure if you hitting these restaurants who serve liquor all day long and you getting bottles and cans from God. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different restaurants, right? So that's not just the regular Thursday recycle day. We're talking about restaurants who every day turn over,
so much money.
And you collecting like $1,000, $1,500 a week in recyclables.
Oh my God! And you ain't did nothing but go.
You can pay your mortgage. You can go get you a junk truck, a pickup truck for $1,000, $1,500, and you ride around. You get gas money and get you a route. And every day, like they close at 2:00 in the morning or 1:00 in the morning, you tell them you coming through at 2, and you just want to go through and grab. So you hit you about 3 or 4 different restaurants. You did that 4 or 5 days a week, you can make you some money. So again, it just goes back to what's your other hustle, and are you hungry enough to be able to do the work necessary, and not have an ego that's in the way. Oh, somebody saw me driving Uber. I don't want people to see me doing this. I don't want what?
That's why we tell
you have to survive.
Right.
This is about survival. Right? We got 2 kids we're trying to put through college right now. One is there, and one will be there in a year and a half. Right? Y'all got to get out of your own way. Y'all got to stop putting so much on yourself that mentally you start breaking down, and now you're getting sick because your immune system is breaking down because you don't have time to rest. Right? You're so busy doing 1,000 different things. You got to drop the kid off. You got to catch the bus over Nana's house. You got to go pick them up. You got to go up to the school. You got to go to work 8, 9, 10 hours. Now they ask you to stay out late. Now you got to rush home to try to cook for everybody. Oh, you want to go to this concert. And now your body is breaking down. You get sick. And now you're 40% less efficient because you're sick. Matter of fact, you're 70, 80% less efficient. Right? Because now you're sick. And now you're trying to get better while trying to still manage all of this responsibility. And now you're angry, right? And now you're bitter. And now you're taking it out on the kids. And now you're creating an abusive relationship, an unhealthy relationship, because all of this stuff is on you. Hello?
You gotta get creative, baby.
So why don't you take a minute to just stop everything, right? And ask yourself, what do I need right now? What do I need in my life right now? How can I get rid of all of the stuff I don't need? How can I go on one of these apps, offer up and get rid of all of this stuff we don't need? The TV, the gaming system, them shoes you don't need, you don't wear them. You can get $30 for them. You can get $10 for them. Take all of that money, Craigslist, offer up, whatever it is, start getting rid of all of this stuff. You clean out your closet. All them clothes you ain't worn in 6 months, get rid of it. It's just more stuff that's getting in the way. Right? And if it's getting in the way, then mentally it's getting in the way too. Because it's stuff you got to push to get through to try to get to the thing that you really need. So I'm only telling y'all this because April and I have been through it, and we're going through it right now. And it's like, get rid of the stuff. You have to clean your life out. Because when you clean your life out, right, then you're freer to focus on the things that matter. When you clean your life out, you're freer. You become more efficient. Everything becomes more focused.
Yep.
And then you can get to, ultimately, all of us, I believe, have a passion and purpose, right? So you should be trying to get to your passion and your purpose. My passion and purpose is stand-up comedy and entertainment. So I'm trying to move everything out the way so I can get back to my passion and purpose, because it's where I excel. My passion and purpose is trying to make sure I provide a living for myself, my wife, and my kids. So everything has to be in order.
Right.
And when I'm scrambling to try to, we need money for this. I'm not efficient, because then I'm not focusing on the things that help me excel. Then I'm not available to her when she needs me. Now I'm not available to go up to the school and watch the kids play soccer and be on the sideline and inspiring them because, my mom and dad was here. And now we're stressing. And the stress is only going to break down the immune system. And it's going to become what? A vicious cycle all over again.
Yeah. Take baby steps. I
Vicious
know
cycle.
If you're working 9 to 5, figure out how you can get there once a month or twice a month to your babies, whatever it is. Surprise them for lunch. Show up. I want everybody to take one day in November, between now and November, and show up and have lunch with your kid at school. It will make your kid feel like a rock star. I'm telling you. Do it. Have the dad or you. Just show up. Most schools should be open to you showing up.
No question.
Go to lunch. Be there. They are so proud when you walk in. That's my mommy. That's my daddy. Do it. I understand because when I worked at FedEx, I couldn't be there for Joey the way I wanted. But I knew then what was important. So I did little things like that. As a single mom, I took off of FedEx or got home early. I'd be at the gate to pick them up instead of my grandfather, whoever. I would be there. Like, it's the little things they're going to remember. Kids have great memories, and they will remember the good things. And that's why I tell Royale, and we do it. It's been like maybe 8 years and counting. We go on vacations. He was not into it, but we can't. I told him, babe, we can't stay on this cycle of going like this and me not going somewhere, looking forward to an incentive. There are all types of travel agencies that have packages or whatever.
Thanks, Garrett. Appreciate that, bro.
Start whenever you want and have a plan or a payment plan. $200 a month, $100 a month. So when you get to that 12th month or whatever month you are going, your vacation is fully paid for, but you gotta
but you can do that with cans and bottles. You can do that recycling.
Yeah, you can whatever it is. However you get the money is what I'm saying is take time. Y'all are not scheduling enough vacation and getaway time. It's important. I'm telling you.
At least twice a year.
You have to get away. I'm going to give you once a year. Get away with your family. Get on a boat or get on a plane and y'all take them kids and yourself. And
Kizzy, what up?
However you get the money. That's why every time I pass a soccer game or a garbage can, I swear to God, I'm like, I'm truly my grandparents' grandchild, and they were wealthy. They taught me how to, I don't know, how to survive. And I think, because they both were, self-taught millionaires or whatever, it is what it is. They made a lot of money being very frugal and not caring. My grandfather would bring home some shit. My grandmother would be like, what the hell? But that's just how he is. And I'm the same way. And when I saw 60 Minutes, was it 60 Minutes or channel NBC? This Mexican family, mother and father, about 4'11", spoke not a drop of English. Every morning had an old beat up van, got in a van at 4 o'clock in the morning, collect bottles all around town, downtown LA, sent 4 of their kids, 4
to college.
MIT, Arizona, I can't remember the other 2, fully paid. Do you understand? They don't speak no English, never been to school. Every morning, you have to understand.
That's the plight of the immigrant, though. That's the plight of the immigrant. When you come from a place to the bottom where you have nothing, and you know what the difference is, when you're willing to sacrifice for the greater cause of your kids, when you want something for someone other than yourself.
Yep.
And just to go back for a second, after you take a day to show up and surprise your kid and take your kid to lunch and spend time with them, take a minute to go and surprise your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your significant other. Show up unannounced with them. Pack a lunch and bring them a lunch. Set up a vase, put some flowers in it, lay out a tablecloth and say, let's just have lunch and talk. Like, that's how you make the difference.
Royale did that. We were dating. I was working in Manhattan.
I did a lot of stuff when we was
driving my big ass FedEx truck. He met me with a Snapple, some homemade spaghetti he had made the night before, and we sat down at this cement table. You know how they have the cement tables with the checkers or chess already built in the table. And he bought me lunch. Like, I was only dating him. Like, so we have already had this instilled in us, it's just who we are. So we took it and of course we incorporated it into our marriage.
Jennings.
But, with kids and stuff, there were things that came up, but we always do things like that. So I'll never forget dating. He asked me, we had these big ass cell phones back then, where are you? What street are you on? And I was by the Holland Tunnel and he came and he surprised me. Drove up in the truck and I was like, oh my God, so things like that do make a difference. I'm telling you. And he has never wavered. He's been the same way. I come home to milk baths. I come home to flowers. He know I love flowers. I just never know what to expect. You know, it's not that I'm expecting something. It's just when it happens, I'm like, that's my boo. You know what I mean? I don't ask for flowers. I don't say, you better send me this. You better. I walk in, and when it's there, I'm like, he's at it again. You know what I mean? But it's always something. Like last night, I'm out on location in, where was I last night? Eagle Rock. Not far. But he was like, do you need me to bring you anything? I'm like, it's 11 o'clock at night, babe. No, I'm good.
If I'd have known where she was, I just would have showed up.
Right. He didn't have my call sheet, but he'll show up. And he's done that on every one of my productions. He will show up at some point, somewhere. He'll send me flowers to my production. He sent me perfume one time to one of my productions. They're like, is it your birthday? I'm like, no, people. He loves me. They're like, oh. Because it happens all the time. He sends me big. I went to San Francisco last year for Ballers. We were on location for like a week and a half. I go in my room. There's these huge bouquet of roses. And I'm like, HBO is on their shit. They sent me flowers. Royale was like, no, those are from me. So he does it all the time. Like,
all right, that's just, the point is, I'm a good husband.
Yeah,
I'm a good husband for the most part.
Everything has their little faults.
And balances out.
It balances out.
By the way, I think one of my hoes made that spaghetti, but we won't get into that. I think that was left over from one of them hoes the night before, but it was good. It was good spaghetti.
You gotta know what you want. Quality of living is important to me. What is your quality of living? That is the question.
What is your quality of living, and what are you doing to increase it?
Figure it out.
When you lay down at night, ask yourself, what do I got to do tomorrow? So you think about it, envision it, right? When you have dreams, I call those night vision goggles. That's God's GPS. God gives you the ability. Your brain is still working at night while you're resting. Your brain is trying to figure out how to map to what you're trying to do with your life. Yep. So go to bed at night, say a prayer, but also look at what the rest of the following day looks like and the rest of your journey looks like, and you have to create it. And if you're in a marriage, as much as people say, I don't like planning stuff out, nah, fuck that. You gotta talk about these things. You gotta talk about where you want to go. Again, we said before, if you're in a car with somebody and that person is trying to go to Texas and you're trying to get to Chicago and you're in a vehicle, how can the car can't go both places at the same time? You got to be clear. We're in the same vehicle called a marriage. We're trying to get somewhere together. We have to be clear about where that place is. So there's no guesswork. It was like, talk about, you want to go there? Well, let's stop here. Let's go talk about these things, even the things that are more challenging.
And I always say, crawl before you can walk. You may want to go to Europe, but guess what? Anybody on the East Coast, those little trips, I don't think the Bahamas was affected or Jamaica. Figure out what Caribbean island you can go to. Those are dirt cheap. Florida, Cancun, not Cancun, the Bahamas, Jamaica, all of those little islands are dirt. I used to live there. Dirt cheap. Round trip.
Where?
I lived in New York. Shut the hell up.
I thought you meant St. I thought you was about to say St. Thomas again.
No.
I used to live there.
St. Thomas is devastated right now. But find a travel agent. You can go online. There are packages to Jamaica. I promise you. 4 days, 3 nights.
3 nights, 4 days.
3 nights, 4 days. $289, $309, all inclusive. That's from JFK to whatever. You can't tell me you can't save that amount of money for a family of 4 or 5 in 1 year. You can do it. You can sell cookies. You can do all kinds of things. You could go on OfferUp, sell everything. There are people that have nothing that are on OfferUp. And when you're selling your Converses that you wore one time and you paid $40 and they'll pay $20, sell them.
Listen, take all of them damn Jordan sneakers. Take all of them Jordan sneakers that you paying $100 and $200 for, and get rid of them and do something for you that's going to add some quality of life to your site.
I'm selling everything. I'm meeting all kinds of, I don't want to say shady characters, mostly Mexican.
Why do you keep go back to
because
mostly?
Because
they hustle.
They hustle and they know a good deal. Like, they are not stupid. They're not out there spending full price. They are getting my great shoes that I paid a lot of money for, but I'm going to
Can't fit them, you don't wear them, it don't make a difference.
And I'm not dropping them off for free at Salvation Army.
Yeah.
So if I paid $150 for a pair of Stuart Weitzmans and they getting them for $20, $25, they are making a killing.
Yeah, you got to divorce yourself,
I paid $150.
You got to divorce yourself from what you paid for them, and you are holding on to the perceived value. The real value is what you can get for it right now based on what your need is.
Correct.
Period.
Correct.
So, all right, listen, we gotta cut
it's
this
so
off.
much.
Yeah. This turned into a seminar. This turned into a free seminar. It's 12:38, and I gotta get to the office. I'm glad we had. Let's do this real quick before we wrap up. Hold on, y'all sit tight. We'll be right back. Y'all sit tight, and we'll. All right, so yes, Jacqueline Biggs, I agree. This is a good session. It's always good when I can get April on the feed, and
I just want y'all to live
in a good
space. Cash is king. I cannot make that or state that anymore. It is king.
Cash is king, but you know what is queen?
When you have money, there's nothing you can do, and I don't care.
Nothing you can't do.
Can't do. If you need something that's $30 and you don't have it, I've been there where I can't even afford it. You need to have cash. Like, I think people take it for granted. You need all your cash. Start selling everything that you don't need right now. Make sure you show up at your kids' school within the next month just to say hi.
Yep.
Bring them lunch, whatever. Surprise them. Go to a game. Something that you say you can't go to. Be in the bleachers. Do something. And what was the other thing?
Have sex.
Babe.
With your, yes, have good sex.
Yeah, that's great.
But the other thing is, listen, don't just go up to these. You're making a good point. So from what you paid. Yes. Okay. The other thing is, cash is king.
Oh.
But know that also, don't let the lack of cash keep you from hustling, because there are other resources. You can barter. You can barter. But see, this is just as important, because so many people go, I don't have the money to do this. I don't have the. We wanted to go to a concert 2 weeks ago. A week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It was like, oh, the tickets are this. I said, give me a second. Went on my page, like, yo, I'm looking for 2 tickets to Chance the Rapper. Who got me?
Chance.
We ain't paying no money for them tickets.
Free tickets.
My phone like, what you need? How many you need? I think I got 3. I know I got 2. Me and April went to Chance the Rapper concert at the Hollywood Bowl. Ain't pay a dime. You know why? Because that's another resource. Just the energy that we put out and what we've done for other people. That energy now is currency, right? That's not physical money. That's not in God we trust paper, but it's another form of currency that has value. So don't let the lack of physical currency keep you from trying to find a way to do the things that you want to do that normally would cost paper tender. All right. And on that note, we got to get out of here.
We got to get out of here.
We gave y'all all this thing today, boy. Y'all got the whole thing today. But it's
y'all
good.
Y'all can do it.
Y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. We all are doing it together, and we're going to do it. You have to do it, because you only get one shot at this. All right?
Just take some advice from an old married couple. Old meaning we've been married for a long time. We're not old, but just take heed. Know what? We didn't have this lesson from anybody. And everything, you take what parts that apply to you
the parts that
and
work.
Use it.
Yeah.
Our words aren't,
This ain't law. This ain't binding.
It's not.
This is just our experience.
Our experience.
Neither one of us, we ain't marriage counselors. We ain't got no degree in none of this. But what we do have, listen, we got a lot of experience in this space, and we got the best of intentions for you. All right, hallelujah. Got that. You about to wave on that one. We got a lot of experience, and we got the best of intentions for you.
That's it, babe.
All right, so y'all
You're a genius.
No, you're a genius.
Oh, no, you are.
You want to get some of this genius dick. That's what you
want.
My God. All right, we got to go now, because he have fun. Life is short. Have fun now. Get out there and live. It's
See you tomorrow.
All right.
I'm off.
We're going back tomorrow? We back tomorrow?
We back tomorrow.
What time do you want to do it so we can let them tune in?
I don't know.
Okay, she don't
Maybe
know.
11.
Maybe we'll see. We'll post it early enough. Tell your
Love
friends.
you guys.
God bless you.